Hello, welcome to Waterfilteroo YouTube channel. Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about a common household appliance that we often take for granted, our refrigerator. Over time, your trusty fridge may start making some unusual noises, and it's essential to understand when these sounds are normal and when they could be a sign of trouble. Why is my fridge making noises? Let's begin by understanding why your fridge might be making these sounds. Not all fridge noises are created equal. Some are harmless, while others could be a cry for help. For instance, a sizzling sound you hear is simply the water dripping into the defrost heater, which is completely normal. On the other hand, a grinding or scraping noise might mean something is obstructing the internal fans, which could lead to problems down the line. There are also other noises, like buzzing, rattling, or humming, each of which can signal different issues. What fridge noises are normal? Now that we've identified some abnormal sounds, let's talk about the sounds you don't need to worry about. Your fridge will typically emit a low humming noise, especially when it's running. This sound can vary in intensity based on factors like the fridge's age, installation, and how much it's loaded. You might also hear occasional popping or cracking noises, which are merely the internal parts expanding or contracting due to temperature changes. Sometimes, a slight noise from the condenser fan, caused by debris stuck in the blades, is also normal and doesn't require immediate attention. When do I need to worry about fridge noise? Now, let's get to the critical part, knowing when to take action. Louder, unusual sounds should always raise concern. A scraping or grinding noise, for example, could be a sign of a broken or obstructed condenser fan, and it should never be ignored. Similarly, a clicking or buzzing sound from the ice maker, especially when it's not connected to the water supply, should be addressed promptly. Rattling sounds could indicate various issues, from friction with the outer surface to an unlevel fridge or a loose drain pan. Even a humming noise, if excessively loud, might indicate a problem with the compressor. How do I stop my fridge from making noise? Now, let's talk about what you can do to address these noises and prevent potential issues. The first step is to identify the source of the noise. You can disconnect the fridge and inspect it based on the type of noise it's producing. For scraping or grinding sounds, check the condenser and evaporator fans for obstructions. Clear any debris affecting their movement. If you find broken or worn fan blades, consider replacing them or calling a professional. To stop clicking or buzzing from the ice maker, locate the switch or shut-off arm and turn it off. Ensure it's connected to the water supply if needed. For rattling sounds, check the fridge's positioning and adjust its level if necessary. If a loose drain pan is causing noise, secure it with duct tape, following the user manual for guidance. Dealing with a loud compressor can be tricky. Try turning the fridge off and on again after a few minutes to see if the noise subsides. If it persists, it's best to call a professional to avoid costly compressor repairs. In conclusion, understanding your fridge's noises and knowing when to act can prolong its life and keep your kitchen a quieter, more peaceful place. If in doubt, don't hesitate to seek professional help to avoid potential issues down the line. Thanks for joining me today, and happy fridge maintenance. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to our channel for next topics or click to see the next videos on the right.